fix myself. Ooh. Hey guys. Hi. Alright. For real. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Or welcome for the first time. My name's Katie, and we are going to be doing this cranberry gold makeup look right here that you see on my face. The glitter kind of got out of control, but that's okay. Who gets mad about glitter getting out of control? Not me. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to do this like holiday inspired look. I was scrolling through pictures earlier and I was like, ooh, cranberry. I love it. I love the cranberry look. I love the cranberry lip. I love gold. I love glitter. This is what I was feeling today. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys are feeling it too. And yeah, all right, let's hop in. All right, y'all. Let's beat this face. I don't really know what's going on with my skin right now. Boom, boom. I don't know. My hormones are way out of whack at the moment. Look, I mean, my skin's all red. Okay. Anyways, back to makeup. We are gonna start with a primer. Today I'm gonna be using Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer. Boom. This is going to blur your skin, and it's supposed to make you look like you have no pores. It's very silicone-y, so I like to press these kind of primers in. Because when you start to wipe, it can get kind of like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It can start like rolling into little silicone pieces. I don't know. That doesn't sound right, but it just works better when you press it in, I think, in my opinion. All right. Excuse the swatches. All right. So for foundation, I'm going to be going in with the same one that I used in the last video, L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover. And okay. Going to be doing it with Beauty Blender. Damp Beauty. It's not a Beauty Blender. My bad. Sorry if I continue to say Beauty Blender. It is not a beauty blender. It is a beauty sponge, and it is by Morphe. On the back. Alright. Now that that is blended in, let me just help my neck out really quick. I don't know why I'm getting so red. Honestly, yes I do, because my emotions, my nervousness, because I'm not comfortable on camera yet at all. So it's all just coming out. There we go. We'll just cover that up. Next is concealer. I'm going to be going in with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light. And I'm going to be putting that right here under my eyes to conceal those dark circles on my eyelids, because I'm going to be using this as basically an eyeshadow primer. To me it works just as good as any other eyeshadow primer. It conceals you know, all the veins and stuff that you have on your eyelid. And then when you set it with a setting powder, it makes it a perfect base for eyeshadow. On the forehead. And we're basically just putting it all in these places to highlight these specific areas of our face. We're going to blend it in with a damp beauty sponge. We are just tapping this concealer in. We're not swiping, we're tapping. Alright, Now we are going to set that concealer with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm going to be going in with a Morphe, oh, sorry about the shadow, Morphe G35. Don't forget to set your eyelids, so that way when we go back in with the eyeshadow, those shadows will just blend perfectly over top of this translucent setting powder. Alright, now that our concealer is set, I'm going to go ahead and throw on some brows. Throw them on. If only it was that easy. Get my mirror. Ooh. And I'm going to be using, sorry, I guess I should tell you guys what I'm using, the Morphe Brow 8 palette. Looks like this. I'm going to be using this darkest brown color right here. And I'm going to be applying it with a MAC 266 brush. It's just an angled flat tip brush. I really like using shadows better than brow pencils or brow gels or anything like that. I just feel like it looks softer to me, and it's honestly easier to apply than with the pencil. The pencils though, they are more permanent. Like if I was to touch my brow with just this powder on it, it's gonna come off. But, you know, you give and you take. This is what I'm comfortable with, so until I find something else that's as easy to apply that I'm comfortable with, this is what I'm gonna use. I do it lightly towards the inner part of my eye, or face, towards the inner part of my face, I guess you would say. And then I do it a little heavier handed. Towards the outside of my face. Okay. We are done with the brows. And let me show you a really quick trick. If you ever do your brows and you're like, whoa, they look really dark. Well, number one, just remember that you haven't necessarily put on your whole face yet. Your eyelashes will be darker, your contour will be darker, so that'll like tone everything down a little bit. But you can always dip back into that translucent powder with your powder brush and just tap that off, and then just lightly tap it over your brow, and it'll lighten it up a little bit. Make it a little bit softer. But I like a dark brown, so we're gonna leave it that way. Alright, so I'm gonna stay with this translucent powder because we're gonna go ahead and do our eyeshadow now. I'm gonna take the damp beauty blender and I'm gonna dip it in the translucent powder, and I'm going to go ahead and put it right under my eye and up. This is going to catch any fallout from our eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia of Beverly Hills. Oh my god, I have dog hair flying everywhere. I have a husky, so she sheds really bad all the time. So if you see me like, it's probably hair in my face. Okay, anyways. Anastasia of Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Look at that. Oh, so pretty, all those colors. I love them. So first I'm going to go in with Golden Ochre. It's the second shade on the top row. And I'm going to use this as my transition shade. So I'm going to put it right here in the crease. And I'm going to work that color in, and then once most of the product is right here and pretty much off of my brush, I'm going to start blending it over to the inner corner of my eye. Alright, I'm going to do the same on this side. And I know that the transition shade doesn't really do much for the eye right now, but this is the shade that will make everything just look very blended out and seamless. So I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush. This is a Luxie 231. I'm going to go in with Love Letter. It's the second to last color in the top row. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. And I'm going to keep it tight on this crease line, right under that transition color, just kind of working it in. And you want to start light-handed. You don't want to slap a whole bunch of product on your eye because it's easier to add product. It's not as easy to take product away. And that pretty much goes for everything with makeup. So same as the transition shade, we're going to keep most of the product on the outside, on the outer corner, sorry, of your eye. And then slowly work its way to the inner corner. Alright, so we're going to go back in with that first brush that we used for the transition shade, and without putting any extra product on it, we are just going to blend that out so that there is no harsh lines. Now we're going to take another brush by Morphe. Like I said, most of my brushes are Morphe. This is a thinner blending brush. We are going to go in with Venetian Red. It's the 5th color on the bottom row. It's a deep red. And you know what? I think I'm going to mix Venetian Red and Love Letter. And we are going to blend that basically right on top of that color we just did. But we're not going to take it all the way over as far as we did with the Love Letter. This is just going to deepen it up a little bit, add some depth to that crease. So now we're going to go back in with some concealer. And I'm just going to put that right on the back of my hand. And I'm going to take this flat brush right here by Morphe. It is just like a flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to dip this into the concealer. And I'm going to basically cut out my eyelid. Honestly, guys, with this part, you really have to take your time. There is no rushing with this. Right here, see how it kind of looks choppy? That's okay. I got something for that. We're gonna go with, and we are going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette. Break it out. Get my life together. Alright, so we're going to go in with this gold color right here. This beautiful gold color. Love it. I'm going to put that right on our brush. Okay? And we are just going to tap that all over the lid. Now that my lids are basically covered with this gold color, I'm going to dip back into the gold color really quick. And then I'm going to spray my brush with Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. You can spray it with, honestly, whatever you want. But I always like to go back a second time and just do it right in the center of that shimmery eye. Just kind of gives it an extra little pop in the center. We're going to wipe away all of this translucent setting powder and all that fallout that we may have gotten. Now we're going to smoke out our lower lash line. So first things first, I'm going to go in. I always like to do the darkest color first. So I'm going to do just the Venetian red. I know we mix these two on the top, but I'm going to go in with just the Venetian red on a flat brush. I don't really know what this brush is called. But it's flat and it's square, and it's going to go perfectly right under that lower lash line. I'm just going to keep it very tight to that lower lash line. I'm going to go in with that golden ochre color we use at the beginning as a transition shade. I am going to just buff this color out. Now that we're done blending out the lash line, we're going to go in with Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. I went and picked this up today from the drugstore because I really wanted to get some glitter liner. I really feel like it's going to just take this look to the next level. So I'm just going to take the gold side. I'm not going to do the green today, but it is a beautiful color, so we will do that eventually. But I'm going to take this gold and I'm just going to line from the inner corner, outer corner, separating the gold and that cranberry color. I need to get close to a mirror because I feel like I got to be precise with this. All right. This is why I said you don't really need it to be a perfect line, because you're going to just cover that line up with this glitter. Alright, I need this to dry so it doesn't transfer like it just did. Damn it. So I kind of just learned this the hard way, but this doesn't dry very quickly. So when you put it on, you kind of have to leave your eyes closed for a while, or else it's going to start transferring and it's not going to look like a line. It's just going to look like glittery, just a glittery mess. But if that does happen, you can always go back in with the brush that you put the gold shadow on with and just kind of try and clean it up a little bit. Alright, let's do the other side. Alright, you guys, so this glitter definitely takes a minute to dry. And by a minute, I mean like 4 minutes. So that's also going to take some time. But you just gotta, you know, just let it dry. Alright, so looking up close in my mirror right here, I feel like we need to get some more cranberry color on the bottom lash line. So I'm going to go back in with this tight blending brush, the Luxie 231. And I'm going to dip it into Love Letter. And I'm just going to kind of go from like this end and just blend it down. So now I'm going to throw on some black liner. And I have the Maybelline Ultra Liner Waterproof. I don't know why I have waterproof, probably just because I wasn't paying attention when I went to the store and I was just like, ah! And I grabbed it because I'm always in a rush everywhere I go. So I'm just going to do a wing liner. Alright, y'all, now that liner is done, I'm going to go ahead and throw on some mascara. I'm going to be using the Smashbox X-Rated Mascara. So we are going to be doing lashes, but I like to always put on mascara before lashes. That way, number one, we just put on all that eyeshadow, and your lashes can sometimes look powdery. Most of the time they can get powdery. So I like to just run mascara through them. Put mascara on the bottom lashes so that they match. Alright, so I'm done with mascara. And while I'm waiting for that mascara to dry, we're going to go and do our contour. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This thing has been used and abused, and it looks like I have not taken care of it, but I swear I've just used a lot of it. And I'm going to go in with this center color right here, and it is called Shadow Play. And I'm going to go in with this Morphe brush right here. Alright, to contour your cheekbones, you want to start at the top of your ear and work your way in towards the corner of your mouth. Just working that color in. And you want to take the color up the side of your face, around your temples and your hairline. Contour your forehead. Sorry about the shadows. I need a lesson on lighting. If anybody wants to give me one, I will be glad to take any tips or tricks. Alright, we're going to do the same on this side. Look at that, holy shit, I have cheekbones. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, we're just trying to defy gravity over here and just lift this face up. Okay, we're gonna put a little bit on our chin just to add some color down here so it doesn't look too white. Alright, now for my nose, I'm not gonna do like a serious nose contour, but I am gonna add some color on there. So I'm just going to use this blending brush by Morphe. It's kind of larger than the other ones I've used. Go in with that same color, and I'm just going to go up the sides of the nose and just blend that in. Once you get to the tip of your nose, if you have a larger nose and you want it to look smaller, you just kind of come to a point at the end, and then you're going to do the same thing on this side. And then just blend that out. So next is blush. We are going to go in with the Morphe 9N blush palette. And what color am I going to use? I think I'm going to go with this middle color right here. It's not like too baby pink, it's kind of mauvey a little bit. Gosh, they are so freaking pigmented. Okay, I'm just gonna do the apples on my cheeks. Alright, now for highlight, I'm going to go in with the Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill's collab Champagne Pop. So pretty. You just want to put this right on the tops of your cheekbones And I like to kind of sometimes take it up and around the side of my temple. Take it down the center of your nose. Chin, forehead, just douse your face in it. Alright, I'm also going to use this as a brow bone highlight. So I'm going to go in with this small shadow brush. And I'm just going to pop it right here under my brow for a brow highlight. Okay, and my favorite inner corner highlight, I'm going to dip back into the Jaclyn Hill palette. Wow, look how dirty that is. Ooh, used and abused. And I'm going to go with this second color in the palette. The first and second color do kind of look a little bit similar, but I want to say that this first color is a little bit more champagne-y and the second color is more frosty, I guess. Or maybe it's vice versa, I don't know, but I'm going to go in with this second color. They're both freaking gorgeous. And I'm just going to pop that right on the center. That's not the center. It's the inner corner. I'm going to pop it in. Man, I love an inner corner highlight. Alright, y'all. Now for lashes. I'm pretty sure that mascara is dry, and if it's not, it needs to be. So we're going to go in with the Kiss True Volume lashes in the shade. They're black, obviously. I mean in the style Ritzy. Alright, my favorite kind of lashes are the ones that are smaller on the inner corner and then get more voluminous and longer and wispier on the outer corners. Alright, y'all. Let me get a small mirror so I can get right up in my face. Alright. And here we go. Wow, these are so pretty. Got these at the drugstore. I think they were $4.99. It's my type of purchase. Oh my goodness, but they're so pretty, and that was not hard to do at all. I just need that glue to dry down. Look how much different it makes your eye look with lashes on and a dramatic eye look. Ugh. So pretty. Alright guys, now for lips. We are going to use Ofra Cosmetics. I'm very disappointed in myself because I don't know what shade this is. I got this in a BoxyCharm, I think like 4 or 5 months ago. And it didn't come with a name on it. And I know the name was probably on the little paper that you get that comes in the BoxyCharm, but I don't have that anymore. But it's a beautiful cranberry color to go perfect with our cranberry and gold eyes. So let's get it on the lips. There you have it, people. So pretty. I love that color. And Over Cosmetics liquid lipstick is extremely long lasting. This will dry down into matte. It still looks kind of satiny right now, but it will dry completely down to a matte. Alright, now that we are all done, I'm going to go ahead and set the whole face with Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. Whew. Shit, that feels good. So yeah, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see you guys back soon. My camera keeps moving. It's making me angry. That's okay. Alright, well, I really enjoyed doing this video with you guys. This was a long one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope to see you guys back soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye! I mean, you really... hair. This is what we're working with. Y'all are gonna have to excuse this hair today because this is what we got going on. I'm starving. Here's that. I really need it to dry so it doesn't transfer. Whoa, people. That just scared the shit out of me. Okay, let's set y'all back up. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Man, they were so easy to put on. So easy.